What's up, everyone? Today, we're doing something different, exploring the 10 states with the highest poverty rates in America. We're not just looking at numbers, we're meeting real people and hearing their stories. This is about understanding the challenges behind the headlines. If you care about the real stories behind the places you visit, you're in the right place. Please hit that subscribe button to support more content like this. Let's get into it. We kick off our journey in Tennessee, a state world famous for its music, where the sounds of country, blues, and rock and roll echo through the streets of Nashville. But there's so much more to this place than just the music that put it on the map. Tennessee is also home to nearly 14% of its people living in poverty, a reality that's often hidden behind the bright lights and lively tunes. Beyond Nashville's neon lights, we discovered towns where more shops are closed than open, and main streets that have grown quiet over the years. In these rural areas, families often juggle 2 or 3 jobs just to make ends meet. For many, a single emergency, like a medical bill or car repair, can be devastating, threatening their stability. Schools here are underfunded, with playgrounds showing their age, and healthcare is often hours away, making even basic needs a challenge for many residents. Yet the spirit here is unbreakable. We met a woman running a food bank from her garage who told us, "We look out for our own." Her determination is just one example of the resilience found in these communities. That's the Tennessee way: resilience, generosity, and a deep sense of community. Neighbors step up for each other, no matter the circumstances. As a traveler, you can make a real difference. Support local businesses and artisans, eat at family-owned restaurants, buy handmade crafts, and choose to spend your money where it matters most. If you have the time, volunteer at a community center or help out at a local event. Even small acts of kindness can have a big impact. When you engage with the community, you're not just a tourist, you become part of the solution, helping to strengthen the fabric of rural Tennessee. The real Tennessee is found in its people, their stories, their struggles, and their hope. It's a place of music, yes, but also of heart. Let's keep moving. Next, South Carolina, a tourist paradise with a hidden side. While Charleston and Myrtle Beach attract millions, 14% of residents live in poverty. Just beyond the tourist districts, we saw neighborhoods with dilapidated housing and few services. Many work in tourism, but jobs are seasonal and low-paying. In rural areas, the corridor of shame, schools and opportunities are scarce. Generations are trapped in poverty, but community leaders and church groups fight for change. As a traveler, venture beyond the tourist traps. Spend your money at local businesses that support the community. The beauty of South Carolina is real, but so are its struggles. Let's see what's next. Now we're in Oklahoma, where Native American, Western, and Southern cultures meet. With a 15% poverty rate, many communities, especially tribal nations, face systemic disadvantages. We visited a Cherokee community center focused on economic opportunity and cultural preservation. Access to healthcare, education, and jobs is a constant battle. Rural towns hit by downturns in agriculture and oil are struggling to recover. Even in growing cities, poverty persists in certain neighborhoods. But everywhere, we found people determined to overcome adversity. Their work ethic and pride in their heritage are inspiring. Oklahoma's story is complex, but its people are its strength. Onward to the next state. Welcome to Alabama, rich in history but facing a 16% poverty rate. In the Black Belt, the legacy of inequality is visible: underfunded schools, poor infrastructure, and few opportunities. Teachers buy supplies out of pocket, and many towns lack basic resources. Meanwhile, cities like Huntsville thrive, but prosperity isn't shared by all. The divide between booming tech hubs and struggling communities is stark. Yet the sense of community is strong. Neighbors help each other, and faith brings people together. Alabama's true heart is its resilience and generosity. There's more to this state than statistics. Let's keep going. Arkansas is stunning, but 16% live in poverty. In the Ozarks, isolation makes jobs and healthcare hard to access. Many young people leave for better opportunities, draining rural communities. The Delta region faces even deeper poverty. Towns feel abandoned, and hope is scarce. Yet, in Little Rock, we saw community gardens and new businesses bringing fresh energy. Locals are fighting to create jobs and provide healthy food. The pride in Arkansas runs deep, even in tough times. The contrast between natural beauty and economic struggle is striking, but hope and innovation are growing. The people here are determined to build a better future. Let's move on. Kentucky is known for bourbon and the Derby, but 16.5% live in poverty, especially in Appalachia. The decline of coal left towns hollowed out, with high unemployment and opioid addiction. We met a former miner struggling to find work, a story echoed across the region. The contrast with wealthy cities like Lexington is stark. Yet, Appalachia's people are fiercely resilient. Locals are reinventing the economy, starting businesses in tourism, crafts, and tech. We visited a workshop retraining miners for new careers. There's a determination to honor the past while building a new future. Kentucky's real story is one of grit and hope. The fight for a better life continues. Let's see what's next. Onward. West Virginia's mountains are breathtaking, rolling across the horizon in endless waves of green. But behind this natural beauty, the state faces a 17% poverty rate and deep, persistent economic challenges that touch nearly every community. For many families, daily life is a struggle to make ends meet, and the sense of hardship is never far away. The collapse of coal devastated entire counties. Jobs vanished, and hope faded. Once thriving mining towns now stand quiet, their streets empty, their futures uncertain. Generations who depended on coal for their livelihoods have been left searching for new paths forward. Main streets are boarded up and infrastructure is crumbling. Schools, hospitals, and public services struggle to stay open, and the sense of loss is visible in every shuttered storefront and cracked sidewalk. The opioid crisis hit hard, with the nation's highest overdose rate. Families have been torn apart and entire communities are fighting to recover from the devastation of addiction. We met a healthcare worker who called it a crisis of despair. She described the exhaustion of treating overdose after overdose, and the heartbreak of watching neighbors and friends struggle to survive. Young people are leaving, searching for opportunity elsewhere, leaving behind an aging population and a sense of uncertainty about the future. Schools have fewer students and neighborhoods grow quieter each year. Yet, we saw grandmothers raising grandchildren and communities refusing to give up. Families come together, supporting each other through hard times, and neighbors look out for one another. New businesses in tourism and tech are emerging, leveraging the state's natural beauty and the creativity of its people. Outdoor adventures, remote work, and small startups are bringing hope and new energy to the region. West Virginians have fierce pride and resilience. Their sense of identity runs deep, and their determination to overcome adversity is inspiring. They're determined to prove their state is more than a sad story. Every day people are working to build a better future, one small step at a time. It's a place of hope and strength where the spirit of community endures even in the toughest times. The fight for renewal is real. West Virginians are not giving up, and neither should we. Let's keep going. New Mexico's landscapes are stunning, but 18% live in poverty. Many Native American and Hispanic communities face historical disadvantages and lack investment. On the Navajo reservation, we saw families without running water or electricity. Despite hardship, efforts to preserve culture and language are strong. Even in cities like Santa Fe, the divide between rich and poor is stark. Locals are creating businesses rooted in tradition, from weaving to cuisine. Community and family are the foundation here. New Mexicans are building hope and beauty amid challenges. The journey continues. Louisiana is vibrant and unique, but has the nation's second highest poverty rate at 19%. In New Orleans, the party atmosphere hides neighborhoods still struggling post-Katrina. Blighted properties and crumbling infrastructure reveal deep inequality. Community organizers work tirelessly to rebuild, but face huge challenges. In rural parishes, poverty is even more entrenched. Agriculture and fishing jobs are disappearing. We met a shrimper struggling to survive amid foreign competition and oil spills. Yet the culture, music, food, and community is a source of strength. Neighborhoods come together to celebrate and support each other. The spirit of Louisiana is resilience and joy, even in adversity. Let's finish our journey. We end our journey in Mississippi, the poorest state in the nation, where nearly 20% of the population lives in poverty. This is a place where the struggles are palpable, and the fight for a better life is ongoing. The Delta's blues music was born from struggle, a soulful expression of pain and resilience. Those hardships that inspired the music still remain deeply rooted in the community today. Systemic racism and lack of opportunity persist, especially in Black communities. The legacy of segregation and inequality continues to cast a long shadow over the Delta. Schools and healthcare facilities are severely under-resourced, and economic despair is widespread. The infrastructure is crumbling and the need for investment is dire. Yet amidst these challenges, we met a college student determined to break the cycle of poverty. She dreams of returning to her community to make a difference, embodying hope and resilience. Grassroots efforts are everywhere. Health centers, nonprofits, and churches are stepping in to fill the gaps. These organizations are lifelines, providing essential services and support. Despite the odds, hope and determination shine through. The spirit of the community is unbreakable, and the people here are committed to creating a brighter future. Mississippi is not hopeless, it's full of fighters. The residents are resilient, and their determination is a testament to their strength. The people here are working every day for a better future. They are collaborating, innovating, and striving to overcome the challenges they face. Their resilience is the most powerful story of all. That's the real Mississippi. It's a story of strength, hope, and unwavering determination. Let's wrap up. We've seen a side of America most never do. These aren't just statistics. They're resilient, hard-working people fighting for a better life. If these stories moved you, please subscribe and share. Your support helps us keep telling these important stories. Let's have a real conversation in the comments. Respect and compassion matter. There are no easy answers, but together we can learn and make a difference. Thanks for watching. See you next time.